When you hear the word negotiation, what comes to mind? Probably, these high-stakes business deals or maybe some intense international diplomacy. But the truth is, negotiation is one of the most critical skills you use every single day. It's shaping your career, your finances, and yeah, even your personal life.
And this quote from negotiation expert Chester Carr asks, man, it just hits the nail on the head, right? You don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate. The best things in life aren't just handed to you, they're secured through smart communication and a solid strategy.
So that begs a pretty tough question, doesn't it? Every single time we back away from a negotiation, maybe because we feel unprepared or just uncomfortable, we could be leaving something on the table, something we've actually earned. Well, in this explainer, we're going to fix that.
Okay, first things first, let's really understand the problem. Not being great at negotiation isn't just a business thing, it's a life thing, and it has real costs. I'm talking lost opportunities and a ton of value just left behind.
I mean, really think about it. You're negotiating when you're talking about deadlines with your boss. You're negotiating when you're trying to agree on a price for a car. You're even negotiating when you're figuring out what to do this weekend with your family. This skill isn't just for the boardroom. It's a basic part of how we all interact with each other.
So, where do we even begin? It all starts right here, in your head. To get better at negotiating, you first have to completely shift your mindset. The biggest step is just changing how you think about what a negotiation actually is.
And let's just bust some of these myths right now, because they hold so many of us back. A lot of people think you have to be this aggressive, maybe even confrontational person, but that's not true at all. The best negotiators, they're the calm, analytical ones. They're thinkers, not fighters. And they're not trying to crush the other person, they're trying to build something valuable together.
And this, right here, this is the secret sauce to that mindset shift. We get so stuck arguing about our positions, like a specific number for a salary. But the great negotiators, they dig way deeper. They want to understand the interests behind that number. What's the real motivation? Is it about feeling secure? Is it about recognition? When you understand the why, you can unlock all these creative solutions you'd never have thought of before.
Once you get that, you see that there are two totally different ways to go. You can see it as a competition over a fixed pie, where anything you get, they lose. And yeah, that can really burn bridges. Or you can see it as a chance to make the pie bigger for everybody. That's a collaborative win-win approach. And that's how you build trust and open doors for the future.
All right, so your mindset is in the right place. Now you need a tool. And there is one concept, one single tool that gives you more leverage than anything else in a negotiation.
And here it is. It's called the BATNA. Okay, yeah, it sounds a little like technical jargon, I get it, but it's actually a super simple and incredibly powerful idea made famous by folks like Roger Fisher and William Ury. Think of it as your ultimate safety net. Exactly. Your BATNA is just your plan B. Simple as that. If this deal falls through, what's the absolute best thing you can do instead? If you're looking for a job, maybe it's another offer you have. If you're a company, it could be a different supplier. It's what you do if you have to walk away.
Now, here's why this is such a game changer. When you know your BATNA, you have the freedom and the confidence to say no thank you to a bad deal. You're not desperate. That confidence is your power. And get this, sometimes what the other side thinks your BATNA is can be even more powerful than what it really is.
And the best part? Your BATNA isn't just something you have, it's something you can build. Before you even sit down at the table, just brainstorm. What are all your other options? Can you find another buyer? Could you apply for a few more jobs? Take the best of those ideas and really develop them. Pick the strongest one. Honestly, that preparation right there, that's more than half the battle.
Okay, so you've got the mindset, you've prepped your BATNA. Now what happens when you're actually in the room, face to face? Let's talk about a couple of really simple but really powerful techniques.
First up, something called anchoring. See, the human brain has this funny quirk where it latches on to the very first piece of information it gets. So in a salary negotiation, that first number that gets thrown out, whether it's 60,000 or 80,000, becomes a psychological anchor that pulls the whole conversation in its direction. If you can be the one to set that anchor, you get to frame the entire negotiation.
And here's one that feels almost too simple, but trust me, it's incredibly effective. Silence. After you make your offer or state your terms, just stop talking. Say nothing. Most people get really uncomfortable with silence. They'll rush to fill the void, and in that process, they often give away valuable information or even make a concession just to break that tension. It's an easy way to shift the pressure over to them.
All right, let's bring it all home. Let's talk about the end game.
Because a truly great negotiation isn't just about getting a signature on a piece of paper, it's about what happens next.
And this really gets to the heart of it. The best negotiators on the planet think beyond this one single transaction. They understand that a fair, respectful process where both sides actually feel good about the outcome, that's the foundation for a real long-term partnership.
And that's not just some feel-good idea. It's incredibly smart business. I mean, look at someone like Warren Buffett. He's built an entire empire not just on making shrewd deals, but on his reputation for being fair and having integrity. He knows that trust is the most valuable currency you can possibly have, and you earn it bit by bit in every negotiation.
So think about it. Whether it's at work tomorrow or just at the dinner table tonight, you are going to be negotiating. That's a given. The only real question is, how ready will you be? By shifting your mindset, by knowing your plan B, and by focusing on building trust, you won't just get a better deal for yourself, you'll be building a better future, one conversation at a time.